first up, I got some black paint and started to do an outline for a door. Now, this I had to think of because you have different doors, and I had to think of what kind of door do I want mine to be like. So I got some black paint and just did a fine outline. I don't have the thinnest brushes in the world, so I just got what I used and what I had.
On top of cars. Now I don't know you don't know me too. I remember bleeding.
Once you've got your outline, you then want to just fill in a bit with blue, more darker, and then you want to fill it in. And I chose blue because I like blue doors. I don't know why, I just do. So I chose a nice dark blue to start me off, but we will be changing that in a bit. I then got just a brush with some water to fill in all the gaps. I showed you this on my last video with the sunflowers. It just helped just to fill in those extra gaps. Don't worry if you get it over the outline. It can be sorted out in a minute with what else we're going to add into this picture. Next, I got some green and a number 12 brush, but with like a stubbly end, and just got some light green and just put polka dots all around this piece because this is like going to be our background. And because I wanted some texture, I did just dabs onto the canvas. By the way, I'm using a 5x5 canvas, so if you want to do it bigger, then of course make it bigger. Then I got a darker green and just added some more texture because of course when you go in a forest, not everything's the same green. Or you go into like bushes. Once you've done that, then get some brown. I used a medium tone brown and put it in the middle and kind of made it small from where the door is and then widen it out. Just make it look like a bit of a pathway, and then I filled it in with that same brown. Then for the side of the brown, I then got a dark green to the rest of the green I've used, and just got a number 5 brush and just dabbed it, or just to make it green. Then for the door needed a bit of pattern, so I got some lighter blue and just did some stripes just to give it a bit of texture so it didn't look so plain. And then I just did a little top just so, again, cover up that little bit of gaps that you may have. But either way, wherever way you do it is fine. You can use different colours, of course, like you use a red and a light red, or a pink and a red, or any colour you want. Then I got this orangey colour and just a circle in the middle to make a door handle. Then I got a darker colour of that tone and just did a circle around it just to make it like the door, so the door thing around the handle. I don't know what it's called though. Then I got my water and just went over it. This blends it together a bit, which to me I kind of like when it does it. I don't know why, I like it, and then it just brings stuff together and then you have the tone blending in with each other. because I'm kind of make it into like an old kind of door. Once you've done that, you then want to get either a brown or a really dark green and start making some like twigs or branches or whatever you made. I got a brown because I just thought that I wanted some other colors in this apart from green. And twigs can literally go anywhere. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, so they can just go anywhere you feel like it. Once I got all that done, I then just finished off by making sure I had all the gaps done and filled. And then I got some green, dark green again, and then I just dabbed the full brush down to make it look like leaves. Once I did that, I then got like a pink color and started to just put a few like flowers, some petals. I don't know, I just wanted some color in it, so I made it look like flowers because it just looked pretty. Of course, you can do any color for the flowers. I just chose pink because it's a nice color. Then you can't really see this very well on camera, but then I got some darker greens and just kind of made some more like just wavy lines because there are going to be plants in a second, but you can't really see the first part on camera, so I tried to do it again and trying to lighten it up. Hopefully now you can see it better. Then I got some colors and just did some dots because they're going to be kind of like flowers. They'll look like flowers in a way. I used yellow, I then used purple and did it in all different ways to make all different types of flowers. So I got some pink, some yellow, some purple, just those sorts. Then I got a darker brown and added that to the pathway just to give it a bit of texture so it's not all the same colour.
Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. When the morning comes and we see what.
Then I added some white lines to my door. I did this because I kind of wanted my door to be like one of those old doors, so it looked like the paintings come off a little bit. Because you don't really know how long it's been there, to be like secretive. That's the way I wanted my door, but of course you can leave your door the way it is. I just did my door this way. And then I got my brush and of course dabbed it down this, blended it together, making it a lighter blue but also showing the lines of white that you added and making it look a bit like it's an older door. I thought this looked quite cool. I kind of liked it. If you are not into this kind of thing, then you can just keep it your normal colour. And that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah. So that is the finishing piece. I think I said that right, finishing piece. Again, it's not perfect, because of course nothing's perfect, but it didn't have to look realistic. I wanted to make it more cartoony because one of my favourite books that I love is The Secret Garden, and I love the front cover of that book. So I just wanted to make a little like resemblance to it, but then make it a little bit of my own as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love to know what ideas that you may have for me to do next. And yeah. But of course, nothing's perfect, so if you do ever go, don't try and make it perfect because nothing's perfect. Well, just make it your own and have fun with it. That is all that matters. I hope you are staying safe and keeping well,